There you go. So I want you to just relax a little bit more right there. Yes! It's better in the video!
Yes, sir! You got me up here slobbing, doc. Do it. Do it. Set your appointment right now. It took me 4 months. Do it. You watching, witnessing, do it. I'm telling you, change your life.
Alright, so Kenneth, you are originally from Michigan.
Yes, sir.
And wait, you really timed that really right.
That was crazy. I can't even believe it.
So from Flint, Michigan,
Yes, sir.
coming up, what brings you down to Cyprus?
I got a job.
You got a job,
Yeah,
congrats.
thank you.
As a teacher. So
Wow.
now that whole thing is different now too.
Yeah.
What do we do, you know?
So tell me what's going on with you.
Well, I have this lower back pain and neck pain. And I always try to self-crack. You know, I know it's not advised at all. It just never goes away. So I was searching online and I came across Dr. Cipriano using the Y strap.
Yeah.
But then I saw you and another gentleman down here in Houston. He called them ring dingers.
Yeah.
Towel and pull up. But I liked your bedside manner the most.
Oh, I appreciate that.
So that's why I was like, nah, I'm going to him. Got that little extra touch to it. So
Oh,
that's what made me choose you.
well, I'm glad you're here.
Yes,
So lower back, like, how long have you been dealing with this stuff?
A while.
Like
a while.
years?
Years. Yeah, I went to a chiropractor, Dr. Cliff, up in Michigan, and he said it was some. He asked me if I ever had a head injury. I told him no, I never had a head injury around my neck area. But my lower back, I just think it's due to weight.
Okay.
But I don't know.
All right. Plus or over or under 5 years that you've had this stuff going on?
I would say right at 5 years.
Right at 5 years. Was there anything that may have started it?
Not that I know of. I did work in the shop. And we did aftermarket parts, so it was heavy lifting, doors, hoods, fenders. And that could have triggered it, I guess, because I was, you know, He-Man in the shop.
Yeah. So you were like the carrier.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah, I tried to get the job done.
I got you. Lower back. So what are you normally feeling? Is it
right now I can feel it. Just like a irritation. Right in the lower left corner of right, I guess right above my hip. So
Okay.
that's what I feel the most.
you have a sharp pain and spasm sometimes?
Yeah, in my legs. And in the side right here, it's like a cramp.
Oh, it's all
Every now and then, if I stretch or do something,
Yeah.
like I might reach for something and it just hits and it irritates and then it goes away after a while. But I didn't know if that would be due to a pinched nerve or what. So
I mean, it definitely can be. I mean, I've had lower back issues before too, like really bad, and a lot of things that you are saying do correlate with that lower back, especially that shooting. You see, you have shooting pains down your legs.
yeah,
too?
down my legs, just the left one.
The left one. So it's on the left side.
Yeah.
And you're getting shooting pains on your left side, and you
Yes,
get
sir.
cramps on that left side.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I said right, but yeah, left.
It's left.
my other,
Right.
my
So
other
yes, you're the left.
Yeah.
So that's, I mean, obviously that seems like that, you know, all symptoms and that it's just really like a signal. It's a sign to you to say, hey, there's something going on, especially on that side. When somebody has shooting pains down their arms or they have shooting pains down their legs, it normally correlates to that center column of that spine, right?
Okay.
So if there's something going on in that spine, it does radiate and shoot. You know, I had shooting pains down my legs and through my feet, and once I got my back taken care of, it all went away. All right, so you don't want to just address the leg stuff. You want to really start with the lower back and then work your way down.
Okay.
All right. Now, this is the thing. I mean, obviously, like you see the videos. You know, one of the things I'm really trying to preach now. It's not just one visit that's going to fix everything.
Right.
Right. And I didn't realize that I don't really say that much, but I have to say that because, you know, your body is configured with so many parts, and when you're coming in and you're dealing with these things that you're going through, it's been years. I mean, not literally, it's been 5 years since you've been dealing with all this stuff for. So in one adjustment, it's not really reasonable to expect that you're going to be completely solved, though it does happen a lot, which is still crazy. But it's consistency that really is going to make sure that you don't have these issues.
Okay.
Now, is it because of one thing or another thing? I don't think so. I think it's really because of the wear and tear of your daily life, of your stresses, of moving, and then it just basically gets compounded on top of each other.
Okay.
And that combination of everything just makes this one big problem.
Okay.
Right? When you have a shooting pain and you have that type of pain, that's a serious thing.
Okay.
Right? That means that it's directly affecting that nerve. Right? Because I'm sure, let me ask you, did it start off as just a stiffness? Right. Just started off as a stiffness and it probably got really tight. And then eventually turned into the shooting pains. Okay. Right? Does that sound pretty right?
That makes sense.
Yeah. So you want to address that problem, because if in a year from now, or 2 years, or 5 years from now, we'll say for as long as you've had this, if you do nothing about what's going on with you, what happens? It gets worse.
Way worse.
Yeah. It gets worse, and that's where you don't end up like I did when I was 21 and have like all this stuff going on with me. You know, even before I was 21, I had pain when I was like 16, 15. Didn't really think about it, but I mean, when you're that young, you don't know.
So what got you started on this path then?
Once I had that lower back stuff, you know, I went to different doctors, I went to different surgeons, and I didn't like what they were telling me. Because at 21, they're like, oh, you need to have surgery, you're not going to be able to walk. And for some reason, I just didn't believe that. And I got second opinions, and I was like, you know, I'm going to avoid surgery as much as I can. So I went to a chiro, and that's literally a lot of the cases where people are like, I don't know what a chiropractor is. I'm just going to go there and just hope for the best. And that's kind of like my mentality towards it, and it changed my life. That's why I do what I do now. Out of, not just like because I love it, but out of purpose, you know. Yeah, so lower back, tell me about the neck.
Neck stiffness, always wanting to feel like I need to adjust it, and it feels like a knot here. I remember when Dr. Cliff first cracked it, I told him, I said, I don't think it goes like, oh, it does go that far. So, I just...
Is it stiff?
Stiff, yeah, it's just stiff.
Do you get any pains?
I do in my, I don't know.
That lower
part? That lower part right here. Even it's uncomfortable sleeping sometimes. I always have to try to fold the pillow over just to compensate, I guess. So,
I got you. All right, so this is what I want to explain to you guys. There is an ideal that your body's supposed to be like, right? And a lot of times when you go through life, you deviate from that ideal. So when you look at these x-rays, I'm going to take x-rays on you obviously here, but when you look at these x-rays, this is the one thing that people really can't see on the video because I'm drawing and they don't see it. I might just get like a big marker, but anyways. So this, from straight on, your spine's supposed to be straight, right? Now, from the side, you want to have curvature. So you want to have a curvature in your neck, a curvature in your mid-back, and a curvature in your low back, just like this. Just kind of like that picture shows as well too. Okay. When you have those curvatures, that's when you're good. What happens is that sometimes those curvatures become too accentuated or too lessened. All right. Okay. So in your neck, you're supposed to have around a 43-degree curve. In your lower back, you're supposed to have around a 40-degree curve. Many times you start to lose that curve in your neck like this. Okay. When you lose that curve in your neck, instead of it being 6 inches, so imagine that there's a muscle that's 6 inches back here, right? If you lose that curve in your neck and now your neck has become elongated and starts to move forward, you think this muscle now back here still stays at 6 inches? No, it becomes elongated and becomes more like 8 to 10 inches, and that's where your body stays. Okay, because that's where your body is the most of the time. You're sitting down and you're forward like this, right? And when you're forward like this, then your muscles become very stiff in that area because it's trying to protect your body from going like this, so it's holding it up, right? It's like if there was a 100-pound dumbbell and you had to hold yourself like, and it was about to fall on something, you had to hold it. Your body's going to stiffen up, right? You're going to do everything in its power to stiffen up so that it doesn't fall. It's the same thing with your...
That makes sense.
Yeah. So what has to happen, and in order to truly fix what's going on, is that we have to evaluate if you don't have the straightness, and say that straightness moves off to the left or to the right. We have to try and get that back straighter like this. That curvature in your neck, if you have that straightness like this, you have to get a curvature back in that neck in order for that to happen. Okay. Right. That takes a little time, but 5 years, right, or even think about 10 years from now, if you don't return these curvatures, you don't get the straightness back, you'll be dealing with the same issues, right? You might get out of pain after the first couple of adjustments, but just know that that's not the true thing that we're really vying for. We're trying to make sure that you're not having these issues later on in life, and giving you exercises and all that type of stuff to maintain them.
So let me ask you this: do you Y strap every time for correction? Is it like a?
It depends, right? It depends on what I feel during that time. So it's I never say you're gonna get Y strapped every single time. I try to Y strap a good amount, but if somebody says they're coming in and they're feeling really good, right, and I'm like, well, why do I need a Y strap here?
Got you.
The adjustments are going to get you to where you need to eventually, right? And the thing is, it's different types of adjustments as well too. So a lot of the adjustments that you see online or on YouTube, right, those are the first adjustments. as the adjustments start to progress on, right, they become different.
Okay.
All right?
Makes sense.
Cool. So, any questions from you guys?
No, I'm good.
No, yeah, no questions.
Good. Okay. So we're gonna take X-rays on you. I'm gonna have you take everything out of your pockets. If you have your belt on, take your belt off.
Okay.
Give it to her. So from the X-rays, what we were looking at here was that your left hip is lower.
Okay.
Right. So since this is lower, there's going to be a lot more pressure on this right side, but this
Okay.
one's also going to be stretched out this way.
Okay.
All right. So what we are going to do is first is we're going to adjust these hips. Now what I want you to do before we start, keep this leg straight, lift it up off the table for me, as far as you can. Good. Bring it back down. Hold on. Let's do that again. Bring it all the way up. Good. Back down. Do the other side now. Good. Bring it back down. That's harder for you to do on that side?
Struggle.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna start right here first. All right. Here.
Oh, you can feel that.
You
I thought it was just the sound on video, man.
Good. So you're not always gonna feel a pop when I do this, but what I'm actually doing is I'm contacting on this bone and pushing up. Okay. Good. You can feel that, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. So do this. Lift this up again. Good. Put it back down. Do the other side now.
Way better.
It's crazy, right?
Yes,
Just
sir.
from that. Does it feel even? Is it still a little bit easier on this side than that side?
Can you do it one more time?
Sure. Do it. Good. Good. Go back up.
Oh, this one feels so much easier.
Okay.
It's like it's
like even.
Even. Yes,
That's
sir.
good. That's what we wanted. So the biggest thing that was holding you off was that SI joint that was right there.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna keep. I'm gonna push down. So this sacrum is too far popped up this way, so we're gonna be pushing back down right here. Ready? And here. Good. One more. Good. Now lift this up again.
Oh, yeah.
Good. And then go back to the other side.
Yes, sir.
Good. Feels pretty good, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. I think it was that first one that we did, right? You
Mhm.
have that little.
Yeah.
So the other thing, so the good thing about his spine is that it is straight like this. But bad thing is that since there is no curve in his neck, there's a lot of pressure, especially right in here, and then it also gets translated in through here as well too. So we're gonna adjust this area first and then work our way up. You can see, you see this kyphotic curve. That a normal spine has that kyphotic curve, but there's just a little bit too much right here, especially in this area. So first we're gonna adjust into this, and you can feel when I press here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right.
That's great.
Good. So so I want you to take a deep breath in, and then exhale out. Right there. Good.
Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Got me up here slobbing, doc. Woo, yes.
That was good.
That was awesome.
All right. Now, I want you to go ahead and sit up or stand up again.
Oh man, yeah. Can I bend over?
Yeah. So turn face that way. Or face me and then bend over again. See how that feels.
Still a little tight.
Still a little tight.
I'm getting
That's
lower
okay.
though.
You're getting
Definitely
lower.
getting lower.
That's
Yes.
good.
Wow.
So what I want you to do is you're going to pull your pants all the way up.
Okay.
That way I have a little bit more room. And then you're going to lay on your side. You're going to face towards me this way. We're getting there.
Yes, sir.
You're going to hold that top right there. All right.
Yep.
So right in this SI joint, right there, it's already moved. So take a deep breath in and exhale out. Roll. Good. Go.
Yes, sir. I feel great.
Good. Let's get you on the other side. So you feel that, right?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So we're going to be pulling down on this one like this. Good. So take a deep breath in, exhale out, roll. Good. Good.
Yeah. Man, words don't describe it. The relief.
Yeah, that's good. Let's get you on your back now.
Yes, sir.
You know, in school they tell us to never reach across our patient.
Really?
Always do it.
What's the reasoning behind it?
Personal space, I guess. But I think if you make things weird, things are weird.
Right?
What we're gonna do, we're gonna adjust a little bit higher up in here, okay? So what I want you to do, bend both of your knees for me. That's it. Keep them bent like that. Scoot a little bit down. So we're gonna cross your arms. I'm gonna put my hand underneath.
Okay.
Right? So let me see this first. Before you do it. I'm gonna do it first.
Okay.
So hold just like this. I'm gonna put my hand underneath your back, and what I'm gonna tell you is like, let it be lava, meaning that let your body just relax over my hand.
Got it.
Okay? So roll this way. I'm gonna go right there. That's it. Let it become lava. Good, relax a little bit more. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. Good.
It's better in the video. I was looking forward to that one. Whoo.
That was good.
That was great. Man. What else you got?
Yeah. Yes, there's a lot of tension down in
Yes, it is.
here.
Yeah, I'm still feeling that last one.
Still feeling that last one? Yeah.
It feels
That was
great.
good. So we're gonna get around C6, C7 right here. All right. So I'm gonna have you turn. Good. There you go. So I want you to just relax a little bit more right there.
All smiles, bro. All smiles.
That moved really good.
Yes, it did. Like the video you posted yesterday. I could breathe, man.
You can breathe.
For real.
How's that neck feeling?
Ah, it feels great.
Good.
It feels great.
Now, go ahead and sit up for me this way and then face that way. Yeah, so stay back a little bit on this, and then the cue is drop your head into my hand and then start to go in. I think you probably already know that.
Yes, sir. A little bit more. Right there.
You've watched the video. Okay. That's it. Go right there. That's it. Not the shoulder. So I'm gonna do a little bit more. That's it. So I'm gonna have you fall, relax, drop your head just a little bit more. Let your body relax. Good.
I think I bit my gums. I don't even care. Man. Did you hear it?
Her face was like, ugh.
Yeah, that was like,
It just feels so loose now, man. Like I can really just move it.
Mm-hmm.
You still feel it, like, but it's not the way it was.
Mm-hmm. So a lot of that things that you still feel is just residual, right? So your body's been in that position for so long.
Okay.
So imagine like trying to change a smoker in a day, right?
Gotcha.
It's like he's gonna still have withdrawals.
Gotcha.
So there's still, I think, a few things going on. The second adjustment I tell people is even better than the first one.
Okay.
Just because inflammation's gone down, the stiffness as much isn't there, things start to move even better.
Okay.
So we get even more pops and more releases, but that's why. All right. So go on your back now for me.
Okay.
Let your legs hang over this way and then scoot all the way down.
I know what this means. This is what I came for,
This
right
is what
here.
you came for, right?
But
Put
I
your
got
hands
so
on your
much
stomach.
more.
All right, lift your head all the way up and let your head go down. That's it. Good.
Watch my whole body move. Oh, that feels good already. Oh, I am not exaggerating. Oh, what a stretch. This is gonna be great.
Good. So take a deep breath in, exhale out. Good. Take another deep breath in. Come in closer, Pete. Exhale out. Good. Relax everything.
Oh. Yes! Yes! Years of gravity fighting me, man. It's going. Oh, man. Do it. Do it. Set your appointment right now. It took me 4 months. Do it. You watching, witnessing, do it. I'm telling you, change your life. Yes.
That was awesome.
Thanks, Doc.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you so much.
What'd you feel?
Man, everything. Everything. Really in my neck, though, I really still, like the jaw area and all of that, I could feel it just loosen. I felt it all the way in my lower back.
That's great.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Man. Just let that marinate.
Just let it marinate.
Yeah.
Ain't no rush.
Thank you.
Hey, you're welcome, man.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
That's what it's about.
Yes, sir. All smiles, baby. All smiles. Can I try to bend over thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
You up.
I'm gonna try that now. This way, right?
Yep. Let's go that way. Come on.
I can touch him. Ah! Yeah, still a little tight.
Still a little tight.
I see the need for the follow-up sessions, but man, the relief, second to none, man.
That's great.
Thank you.
Yeah. Go ahead and sit down right here. This might feel a little tender and sore just because there's no curve in that neck. So what this is doing is trying to reverse that curve back. Okay. So like I said, the follow-up adjustments are, they start to get tweaked a little bit. That's why we're going to create a plan for them so we can do something better. Scoot forward. Go ahead and now bend forward for me.
I will be back.
Good. Come back up. Good. All the way down. Good. Come all the way back up. Good. All the way down. Good. All the way back up. And all the way down. And come back up. Tell me how you're feeling.
Feel great.
Yeah.
Feel great. Scale 1 to 10, I'm 11. Man. Just loose. Just free.
That's awesome.
I feel freed up. Like,
your eyes look heavy.
man, I'm ready to go to sleep. Man. You gotta do this too. If you for it, anybody watching this video, set your appointment right now. I'm telling you, it's 4 months out, man.
I love it.
Don't wait no longer. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it.
Next appointment's in November.
Right. See? See, you heard it from the doc.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, this is it. This is it.
I appreciate you guys.
I appreciate you. Thank you so
Yes.
much.